evolved, grin through steel. Life's a bad bargain and depth's the deal. Reaper said Q's run a prey, but this one rhymes like he came to stay. Vaughn replied, I'm right where your shadow.
Oh my fucking god, it ain't got mad again.
Yeah. Yeah. Düşün taşın müzikten yok başka çaren. Bizler aslanlar bura Madagaskar. Tanıyoruz hepinizi götü olmuş alem. Batman'i boş koy da sen bize rastla. Seneleri devirdik oldu kafa hasta. Bizler hep savaştı senin aklında bas.
I speak in scars and alleyway codes and chalk lines shaped like forgotten notes. Death grinned wide, ash fell from his sleeve. You stole well, but no one leaves. Even legends rot when the record fades. Var wrote bars in the air like blades. I ain't here to die, just to document. Your silence speaks, mine pays rent. So write me off, but before I'm ash, know I made kids laugh in a world this brash. I end the breath, I end the verse. What I gave a minds to rehearse. I own the void, I own the noise. Well.
Woke in the maze where the floorboards breathe. Truth wear chains while the liars leave. Dust in the lungs from the crawl-space silence. Ink in the page like a blueprint of violence. No face seen when the lockpick sings. Just one flash blink and the data clings. Gears don't grind, they whisper commands. Posts in the wall, blueprints in the sand. Crack in the glass shows a crack in the plan. He walked through wires like it's part of the land. No prayer works when the clock hand bends and the hallway warps at the story's end. Every word weighed, every sound's a cipher. Each echo trapped it in a glassy hyper. Hands don't shake and the mirror don't care. No echo returns from a hollow stare. Mouth stitched shut but the thought still how he drew maps on the floor with a rusted trowel. The shadow moves but it never breathes. Don't blink, something's under the seams. Gloom in the grid, truth in the glitch. Eyes stay wide, shadows don't flinch. Slit in the veil where the memories loop. He saw smoke speak and the silence stoop. Cold ink bled like a bird with no cage. Wrote in the dark from a tear in the page. Steel don't feel when the nerves retract. Each code crack just reveals more traps. Suit in the socket, blood in the latch. What looks like a door is a wormhole hatch. Pulse in the wires, faint tap in the drain. Rhyme carved slow like a script through pain. There's no applause when the ghosts applaud. Just static in the hall and a glitching guard. The flash don't boil, it waits and listens. Breath like a prayer in the echo's prison. No map, no myth, just rhythm and dread. And the voice that returns from the books unread. The shadow moves, but it never breathes. Don't blink, something's under the seams. Gloom in the grid, truth in the glitch. Eyes stay wide, shadows don't flinch.
Any fear if it follows every step? It's fact. In the shadow still there. Even when the light turns black.
Yo, red wire humming, black cord frayed. He maps escape routes where the shadows fade. Screwdriver tongue picks locks with verse. Heist so clean it ran time in reverse. Blueprint dust in his coat like ash. He ain't move fast, just move past the crash. Encrypted speech stitched inside a beat. Where guards walk loops in a mental repeat. Palm print clone from a smudge on glass. He whispered through walls in a frequency class. No gun, no threat, just logic bent. Left the riddle in chalk at the scene is spent. They searched for proof, but the room just stared. The chair spun slow and two split hairs. All files white, replaced by rhyme. And the drawing of a nine, collapse in time. He moved through plans like smoke through light. One wrong blink and you lose the night.
No trace, no tag, no breath, no rush.
Just blueprints falling in the layers of dust. Vent shaft breathing like a beast on mute. He slid through the pipes in a broken suit. Carved his name in a post and split. Wrote the address of truth in a counterfeit kit. No safe untouched, no camera alive. He jammed their system with a lullaby drive. Slipped past guards with a looped out grin. Replaced his image with violent skin. Tapes in his bag hung low with facts. axe to rhyme, no footprints, just heat and air. A hallway echoing a flick of hair. The boss said freeze it, but it's too late. The villain took thought and reshaped fate.
The most dangerous creation of any society is the man who has nothing to lose.
Clock hit 3, the breeze got tense. He mapped the floor plan by the camera lens. No steel gloves, just chalk and breath. He sent one rhyme through the vents like death. Blue ink bled on a paper napkin. Came from the diner where the plot was hatching. Tapped in the systems with syllables bent. Each metaphor carved in the circuit sent. Hallway code, he moved like script. Wrote a new exit in the mainframe's crypt. No prints, no lights, no sign of entry. Just a scribble on the wall, verse 8 entry. Every step was a bar, each blink a delay. He ain't just robbed, he rewrote the day. Inside that locker, a black book hung with a code that could make whole governments dumb. He slid through logic, slid past fate. All for the key to the 8th locker gate. Vault of thought, mind unsealed. Where myths were locked and truth concealed. He ain't come for gold, he came for the map. Where the lies of the world were drawn in a trap. Skim past lasers with invisible ink. Left behind dust that forced men to think. Clocks all froze, safes clicked open. He spoke in a code that the steel found broken. Hallways walked when he bent the rhyme. Like physics itself just ran out of time. No alarms rang, no guards awake. Just a verse in the air and a mental quake. He read from the book just one line flat and made satellites turn where the future sat. No fame chase, no criminal brag. Just silence and footprints that spiral and drag. By dawn, all systems reset their fate. But the locker was gone and the world felt late. He slid through logic, slid past fate. All for the key to the 8th locker gate. Vault of thought, mind unsealed. Where myths were locked and truth concealed. Fate is so time. The beat the cage like taste. Through the Mage out. Ain't like your child lie. Ain't like your child lie.
The meanest weapon in the hand of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed.
Villain move quiet through the scholarless zone. Carving ancient scripts in a flip phone tone. School ain't safe, just a boot camp blur. So we fed him forbidden verse under old street slurs. Library burned, but his rhyme books breathe. Tucked in a coat with a blade in a sleeve. Agents of silence, try taping his thoughts. But he write with cipher and ghosts can't spot. Hood priest with a mind like Morse. Sent poems and code through the police force. He saw brains cage while the chains looked free. So he cracked that spell with a villainous key. Snuck in the towers with graffiti chants. Tagging math on walls in the dead man's stance. They teach you to beg and forget your blade. He teaches to question the price you paid.
Hope is a weapon if you sharpen the edge. Truth ain't safe when it sleeps in your head. Villain, smuggle, versus through land. Hope is a weapon if you sharpen the edge. Truth ain't safe when it sleeps in your head. Villain, smuggle, versus through land.
Dress lies in a cap and gown, while the real ones rot in a downtown crown. He flipped bars like a lockpick's edge, and found dead gods in the school board pledge. Burned they test and rewrote the page. Now the villain teach law in a bulletproof cage. Chalkboard dreams with a trench coat breath. He scribe while they panic from what's left. He ain't preach, just encode and move like jazz in a cipher with no fake groove. Mind like a maze with a wiretap loop. So he spit in reverse, watch the whole world stoop. Enemy is static, outlaw fake. Mass scholar with a scalpel shaped stake. He don't shoot, he scribble till systems bleed. And feed the kids books they outlawed in need.
Words get bent when the wires combust. He scribbled in fog in the fumes in the dust.
Y'all flip through the gate with a flick and a grin. Blueprints taped to the skin under skin. Echoes in jars kept truth on a leash. Voice so low, even silence don't speak. Flames in the hallway, books on the burner. Notes from the cold where the clocks don't turn up. Rain wrote scripture on the side of the train. He memorized paths in the cracks of the brain. Mass gate middle, its meaning in folds. Kept time hostage in the canister of mold. Each Each line brittle, each hook been twisted. Verse like a trap that the world never listed. Fluorescent flicker in the lab, he slept. Dreams full of ink that the void had kept. Thread count low on the truth he stitched. Reality frayed when the rhyme got glitched. Smoke in the shape of a map. Let us drift off the page. You don't talk loud, he cold in quotes. Syllables swim through the ink in the smoke. Yeah, stepped from the basement with dust in his pulse. Carried a pen like a blade with a coat. Built out of moments that never got named. Each bar stitched from a long lost flame. Mirror said nothing but cracked at the edge. He rhymed like a monk with a switchblade pledge. Tongue like a locksmith, breath like a glitch. Reality flipped when the fuse got stitched. Pages don't lie, they just fold in the dark. He whispered the ghost through a graphite spark. Each vowel hangs in a noose of delay. Tape reels rewind, but the thoughts don't stay. Villain ain't human, just thoughts in decay. A myth in a coat made of yesterday's clay. Truth ain't found, it dissolves on the path. He wrote it in smoke, then he vanished in half. Smoke in the shape of a map. Smoke in the shape of a map. Let us drift off the page. He don't talk loud, he encoding quotes. Syllables swim through the smoke. Swim through the ink in the smoke. They asked where he went, but he was never seen. Only heard through static in a smudge. Built bars from ash, made math from rust. He mapped out the void with blueprints and dust. Fucking mad at the dust. Tap the drum like a lock on a vault. Each bar coded, no default salt. Truth don't echo when the room don't care. So we rap to the mold in the midnight air. Eyes like graph paper, mind like a glitch. Slid through a cipher with a match and a stitch. Letters in a fog, footsteps in chalk. He walked like a riddle that the wise couldn't talk. Rust in the meter, mold on the fader. Came from a cellar with a notebook of data. Rhymes don't punch, they crawl through cracks. Past floorboards, walk with a silent stacks. Name ain't known, but the voice been felt in the seams of the dreams that the street once dealt. Scribbled in code, kept quiet in tone. Laid verses like bones in the tape decks home. Loaded blocks in your image, bread. Filling left lines where the time don't stop. You don't find truth, it's what you rethink. Click clack cadence from a lab in a tomb. Voice stitched tight like a matchstick broom. Burned every map once the rhyme was carved. Spoke in distortion like a tape that starved. No fingerprints, just prints of sound. Each echo a ghost that the vinyl drowned. No hooks for the crowd, no flash in the flame. Just a mask in the pen and a glitch in the frame. He ain't rap, he an echo in the flood. A clock with no hands in a room full of mud. Pages don't flip, they twitch in the mist. He wrote this bar with a phantom's fist. One mic, two wires, no need for gold. Just notebooks wrapped in secrets untold. Rhymes don't rhyme, they reveal or combust. Found a future drawn in blueprints and dust.
The pen is mightier than the soul when it's in the right hand.
Pen sat calm on a notepad edge. Pistol tucked warm by the alleyway ledge. One spoke scriptures in a silent storm. The other drew blood where the cold wind swarm. Pistol barked, ain't no peace in mind. I end debates in a tenth of time. Pen just smirked, dipped back in ink. Said you kill fast, but you die in state. Page flipped slow as the trigger got teased. Each wrote fate in the way they squeeze. Ink bled codes from forgotten scrolls. Iron spit shells through corrupted souls. Both born broke, raised in the grime. Same street roots, but different climb. Pen wrote laws, revolts, and chants. Pistol wrote names on tombstone grants.
This ain't about peace, it's who rewrites the streets. But murderers don't last. The iron silence, so riot. One leaves scars, the other leaves science. spine. He broke in smooth through a vault in the mind.
Yo, black gloves on thoughts, he slipped through cortex. Mapped out the nerves like a train line vortex. No mask needed, just a tone and phrase. Hypnotized the vault with a spiral of haze. Speech encrypted, tongue like flint. Set fire to the codes with a metaphor glint. Guards on shift, just neurons flicker. He bent the signal till the memories bickered. Walked through dreams with a hacker's grace. Etched new blueprints in a cortex space. He ain't picked locks, he remixed time. Each rhyme a tool from the villainous shrine. Files in his coat, thoughts in his hood. Left the vault shaking, but everything looked good. They woke up blinking, thought it was a nap, but their secrets now live on a dusty tape rack. He crept in silence, rewrote the scheme. Vaults in the mind where he planted a dream. No wounds, no proof, no digital trail. He stole the whole truth through a mental veil. 1 second there, next flicker gone. The mask just floated like dusk at dawn. No keys, no breach, just patterns bent. He left through a synapse exit vent. All for a scroll with a name erased. A list of sins and no lace. Not for money, not for gold or stash, but to balance the past like a line of math. Caught by a whisper in the vending hum. A flicker in the thought where the memories numb. Now they search the footage, all lies wide. But he moved through belief, can't catch that stride. No bounty hunters, no cops. Just fingerprints smeared in a rhyme that stops. He's gone with the data, cloak in the breeze. A verse in the wires, a cough in the freeze. He crept in silence, rewrote the scheme. Thoughts in the mind where he planted the dream. No wounds, no proof, no digital trail. He stole the whole truth through a mental veil.
Mask low, voice cold, cooked in a flash. Villain, step in, turn truth in a task.
Slide through smoke like a thief in a thesis. Each line etched like a glyph on a priest's wrist. Clockwork, mind gears grind in the basement. Spit like a glitch in the government placement. No cape, just crates full of vinyl and venom. Villain plot verses with vermin momentum. Chalkboard bars, formulas and margins. Wordplay warp like time in the gardens. Steam from the beaker, fumes form a cipher. Ink bleeds slow like scripts from a lifer. Tongue twist language, spit cold calculus. Truth ain't clean, it's cracked and ravenous. Heist in the booth, no mask for the fame. Just lab coat logic and wires to the brain. City lights flicker, but he move like static. Speech sound coded, villain-matic. Villain, this what that I grab. Truth in the task, mask in the mist. Burst like a vial when the needle twists. Stranger with the flash. Words burst slow, got knowledge to amass. Found in the cracks of forgotten cassette decks. Rhymes so rare it dissolve in the next text. Blueprint V, feed draft with a whisper. Bars so cold make the mic get a blister. No limelight, just the glow of the Bunsen. Script from the gut, let the realness function. Villain ain't rap, he a cipher equation. Walk through dimensions just off a cadence. Skull full of stanzas, heart of a hacker. Taught by monks with drums and a dagger. Every verse like a code to dismantle. Speakers, symbols, sparks from the mantle. Never no gimmick, just gears and precision. Mirror to the void, spitting pure indecision. Out the shadows with a flask and a flask. Villain in the cut, truth in the task.
He ain't sneak in, he rewrote the locks. Typed out the codes in invisible chalk.
Slipped through the firewall, wrote through the floor. Rewired the guard dog strings with folklore. No gloves, no print, just breath and static. He drew the blueprint in a room all padded. Cameras blinked, caught a frame with no face. He walked in steps that erased their place. Key card clone from a napkin's crease. He pulled the whole vault from beneath their piece. No safe crack click, no glass to shatter. He just hung to the wires till the locks got flatter. Sat at the desk, poured tea from steam. Downloaded the files through a rhyme and a scheme. Exit route drawn in a ghost old cough. He floated past lasers like lines burned off. No sirens, no chase, just codes and ropes. Then he vanished mid-step like a carbon ghost.
They never saw him come. They never saw him leave. He ain't steal gold, he stole belief. Carbon copy ghost, no name, no grief. The rhyme was the key. The lock was a beat.
Safe wide open, but nothing looks touched, just a hum blank but dense. When held to the light, it whispered intense. They called it a breach, but no one knew how. The footage showed static, shaped like a brow. Boss said freeze it, text said nah. It's not a hack, it's a kind of law. Next day came and the vault still breathed. They played back audio, just rust and leaves. No fingerprints, just a pencil's curl with a line that read, "This ain't your world." Back in the van, he erased the tape. Tossed out the loot for a landscape scrape. He ain't want diamonds, he ain't want fame. He wanted the myth to remember his name.
Those who do not move do not notice their chains.
He ain't robbed banks, he robbed belief. Took the crown off kings with a stanza of grief. Blueprint breathing, chalk line mind state. Slid past time with a rhyme that dilates. Flick of the wrist, wrote code on bricks. Each word hit harder than 100 clicks. Unlocked myths in the archives, tomb made truth detonate in a concrete room. Snuck through books that were never assigned. Ripped out pages and replaced them with lines. Voice like sand, footprints erased. But he mapped revolution in a poet's case. They studied the footage, saw nothing but blur. Just a shadow with rhythm and a sepia stir. Left the scene with a smirk in the air and a verse that burned through billionaire prayer. And vanished through ash with a chant in the air. So he stole it clean through the firewall veil. Room full of scholars, eyes wide shut. He crept in quiet with a blade in the gut. Not literal steel, but a sharpened phrase that split the system like fault lines blaze. Rewired the myths with a villainous pen. Turned law into dust, turned gods into men. The mic was a scalpel, verse was flame. Erased their flag, reprinted his name. Tapes rewind in a loop he set. Each beat a trap they haven't sprung yet. He ain't need keys, passwords, or codes. Just a pause and silence, the knowledge explodes. They don't know how, don't know when, but they feel the glitch like a fault in Zen. By the time they wake, the facts feel strange. Everything shifted, but nothing changed.
In a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act.
Walk through a borough where the sky don't blink, where the smoke write letters that the wise folks ink. Villain ain't speak, he just carved in signs. Through sidewalk cracks and collapsing minds. City full of ghosts in a glass green glow. Trapped in loops where the ads don't slow. He moved like static through the newscast glitch. Mask too calm for a snitch to twitch. Billboards lie and design a tone. Same voices sell peace, push a military drone. He decode truth in the trash can fire while they scroll past death like a sitcom flyer. Mike in the trench coat, notebook and flame. He tag walls with sermons, they too numb the name. Ain't no savior, just a myth in boots. With a verse like a crowbar cracking their roots.
City talkers, I speak. Yeah, smokestack prayers and asphalt guilt. Truth buried deep in the slot where they tilt. He ducked fake drones, slid past drones, and mailed 10 bars from a payphone's bones. News got filters, but pain leaks through, so we ink old wounds with a villainous hue. Subway prophets hung beats in veins, while the train write poems on the window panes. City don't sleep, it just stares and schemes, flooding your dreams with monetized themes. He kept one eye on the blueprint cracks, other eye blind but still saw facts. Wrote for the corner kids dodging fate, not the stage fake wolves in the suit and hate. No hook, no chorus, no fame parade, just smoke in the silence that truth invades.
in, stage left, lights flicker with grime. Got a clock full of poison in the pocket of time. The script ain't safe, I improv and hex. Bars leave holes in the beat like tape decks. Wreck villain in the rafters, cape stitched in ether. Taught your favorite rapper through an intercom speaker. Syllables slap like unpaid debt. Each verse a trapeze with no safety net. Y'all bark loud, but it's circus noise. I cut through the tent with a voice that voids. Line cook chemistry, stove stay bent. Cooking up bars in a lab where the rent ain't spent. Drip ink on contracts, vanish my trail. Talk slick, get wrapped like VHS mail. Crowd throw rows, I dodge and jest. Then autograph shadows on your cardiac vest.
Ladies and gentlemen, beware the masked performer. He does not entertain, he dismantles.
It's the phantom playwright, ghost of the grit. Break laws of physics when I flex one skit. My rhyme book breathe, got lungs and teeth. Sharp enough to sign deals in the villainous reef. Slide through scripts with a fountain pen saber. Each loop chopped like it owed me a favor. Stage ain't wood, it's a trapdoor built. And I exit through cracks in the guilt you spilt. Off-brand profit, forged in myth. Fed punchlines through a mercury synth. Gotta laugh like a villain in a B-movie clip. But the punch leaves dents in your ego's lip. Shadows my audience, gloom my merch. Mic stand curved like a preacher in church. Recite like rights from a crypt I rent. And spit with the vengeance of lost cement. Final scene, mask and tech. Curtain falls, but I never come back. Alive, melancholy solo piano fades in. Keys play like raindrops falling in abandoned theater. Minor jazz chords echo slowly like memories sinking in velvet shadows. No drums, no words, just the villain's ghost playing to an empty room. Yo, no spotlight, just a bulb that buzzes. One mic, one coat, and a list of grudges. He wrote rhymes in the steam on glass, disappearing slow like a ghost in brass. Ain't no encore when the mask falls silent, just ash in the booth and a hum that's violent. Scripts torn up, chalk lines erased. They searched for the villain but forgot his face. He spoke in codes, left bars in caves. Every track engraved like a tomb of waves. The ink bled soft through the static and flame, but none could decode what he carved in shame. A flick of the pen, then poof, no trace. Like fog in a flask or sin in space. Not fame, not fear, just vanish and drift. A final loop stuck in a final lift. gather round, gather round. The oracle has risen from the ashes of the static. From Long Beach to QB, this ain't just prophecy. It's a motherfucking blueprint. Let's talk to him. Ayo, I stepped out the smoke with the crown in the mist. Chrome spokes turn slow like I'm writing a script. Beethoven and Chuck, symphonic with clips. Got the bass line talking like it's flipping a brick. Black gloves, black bins, that's a West Side sermon. We baptized the block with the heat, not the vermin. I see time moving back, watch the real reverse. Every beat I birth sound like the streets last verse. You see the oracle don't talk, he just showing the sin. Every snare crack prophecy, every bar revenge. From the palm tree stretching to them QB stoops. This is G-Funk gospel in a 3-piece suit. West Side oracle, vision in the wind. Gold smoke blowing from a phantom's grin. Truth from the streets, let the sermon begin. If death is a game, then we destined to win. East to the west, we connect through the pen. OG scriptures in the pad in the gin. Ride with the rhythm, feel the message within. This is prophecy from the state to sin. Hey yo, I came from where the wires hang fire blame. Tales from the sewer where desire sang. Now it's marble floors, but my mind still gripped to the curbside prophet who would die for a zip. I seen visions in the fog, heard gods in the bass, premonitions in the snare. Every bar leave a trace. This ain't rap, this is scroll scribed under threat, where we write like we Moses but with text and regret. I walk with the wise, smoke with the curse. The oracle ain't a man, he a verse unrehearsed. I'm just channeling the flames in my spirit and pen, spitting holy on the Dre beat. Where do I begin? West Side oracle, vision in the wind. Gold smoke rolling from a phantom's grin. Truth from the streets, let the sermon begin. If death is a game, then we destined to win. East to the west, we connect through the pen. OG scriptures in the pad and the gin. Ride with the rhythm, feel the message within. This is prophecy from the stage sin. You don't need noise to make power hold. All you need is quiet hands. Is quiet hands and clean exits. Silk gloves, gun smoke. Black suit, black sky, wheels hum slow. Chamber still warm from a mission I won't show. Letters in the safe, numbers in my head. Speaking low tones cause the real moving dread. Ain't no flash when the silence does the job right. Looking out the mirror, say ghosts in the fog light. Every step mapped like a general script. Tales from the alley where the cold steel kiss. Hunger in my gut, hands calm when it's grim. Lit sick, burning like revenge on a whim. This ain't stay, this survival by design. Silk gloves on the scene, no stain, no sign. Silk gloves when I move through the flame. Gun smoke dances while I whisper your name. Eyes in the dark still playing the game. Where mercy's a myth and the rules don't claim. Steps through the ash, heart full of cold. Deal with the devil but I never reload. If I vanish in the mist, let the world take note. I left nothing but silence, silk gloves and gun smoke. Gun smoke. Dust on the boot, soul snitch from the dirt. Never show fear, but I still know hurt. Came from the brick where the light don't gleam. Only saw truth in a cracked moonbeam. Raised where the whispers hit harder than shouts. Where kept the blade in the Bible, prayers and code. Wrote my life in the birch and the scale laid clout. Kept the march of the still, no echo, no burst. Just a life in the margins where the shadows go cold. No talk for the cameras, no shine for the press. Just a quiet disposition and a heart in a vest. Just the march of the still, no echo, no boast. Just a breeze through the curtain, silk gloves, gun smoke. Silk gloves when I move through the flame. Gun smoke dances while I whisper your name. Eyes in the dark still playing the game. Where mercy's a myth and the rules don't claim. Steps through the ash, heart full of cold. Deal with the devil but I never reload. If I vanish in the mist, let the world take note. I left nothing but silence, silk gloves and gun smoke. It's the ones that don't speak who you watch the most. Smile like saints, but they haunt like ghosts. Everything I learned came soaked in risk. Hearts don't beat the same once they've been dismissed. Seen men lose faith for 100 in cash. Seen them pray still, then vanish in ash. Every move calculated, not a breath misplaced. Leave no prints, not a thread out of place. Time don't forgive, it just counts in debt. So I move like a room where you ain't heard church yet. If I go, don't pray, just quote this note. He lived by the code, silk gloves and gun smoke.
Yeah, this ain't just music. It's armor, a soundtrack for those who made it through storms. Stand tall, chin up, this was for the fighters. Bulletproof symphony. Yeah, I came from the silence, built from the strain. Learned how to move through the fire and rain. Notes in my chest, rhythm in my stride. Kept my head up when the world trying to slide. Every beat a lesson, every chord a guide. Truth in the bass, can't run, can't hide. Marching through the noise with a voice so bold. Every lyric I wrote, another story told. No need to shout, I speak through sound. Even in storms, I hold my ground. Built this path on purpose and pride. It's a symphony for those who survive. It's a bulletproof symphony, it's a heart song. Melody strong, it's so long. Rising through the trials, pushing through the day. With music as an arm, we find our way. From the strings to the keys to the drums we play. With music as an arm, we find our way. From the strings to the keys to the drums we play. We carry our truth in what we say. From the strings to the keys to the drums we play. We carry our truth in what we say. No fear in the sound, just hope and might. This symphony shines through the darkest night. Yeah, I write like I'm building a bridge out of pain. Turn thunder into verses and sunshine from rain. Words got wings when I let them take flight. Every rhyme I spit got a little bit of light. Used to feel low, now I rise with grace. Found peace and rhythm, found strength and space. I don't need a break, just bend and bounce back. Like a record that spins and stays right on track. I talk to the keys like they knew my truth. Tell the drums all the things I couldn't in youth. This ain't just a song, it's a legacy spark. A symphony that glows in the deepest dark. Bulletproof symphony, on the song. Melody strong, been pushing so long. Rising through the trials, pushing through the day. With music as our arm, we find our way. From the strings to the keys to the drums we play. We carry our truth in what we say. No fear in the sound, just hope and might. This symphony shines through the darkest night. You don't need noise to be loud. You don't need war to be strong. Sometimes all you need is rhythm and a reason. Bulletproof. Look, I need chaos to move the crowd. You need clarity, foundation strong, peace in motion. Still sharp, still solid, still supreme. Brick by brick I built with breath. No shortcut steps, just purpose left. Each line laced like jazz in a frame. Cool like dust when the sky feels flame. Walking through the echo with a head full of codes. Verse stay stitched like a tailor on rolls. No flash, just facts in the fold of the beat. Heart in the drums, 10 toes on the street. I ain't moved by the rush or the rush to impress. I invest in the craft, not the stress or the guess. Stillness and rhythm, wisdom and tone. Composed in the chaos and carved from stone. Still supreme, still in tune. Still got light in a sunless room. Still don't bend to the shallow or loud. Still get love from the silent crowd. Still no fear in the weight I hold. Still spit gold when the nights get cold. Still move swift when the world get mean. No crown needed, I'm still supreme. Words been spaced like a jazz man's horn. Bounce off walls like truths reborn. Tight with the script, got a grip on grace. Flip 4 flows in a 4-bar space. Puzzle piece pole with a pen that pivots. Right full loops with a line that liveth. Came from calm, still breeze in the flame. Still no change in the root of the name. Each bar breeze like a breeze through pines. Still plant seeds in the cracks of time. Still no rush, just pure design. Still paint peace with a sharp line rhyme. Still supreme, still in tune. Still got light in the sunless room. Still don't bend to the shallow or loud. Still get love from the silent crowd. Still no fear in the weight I hold. Still spit gold when the nights get cold. Still move swift when the world get mean. No crown needed, I'm still supreme. Yeah. Excellence don't need noise. It speaks in silence. This is the standard. Kept it like suits on a jazz night. Blueprints carved with a craftsman's light. No shortcuts, I map the climb. Every beat I touch, I stamp with time. Grace in my motion, no flash in the frame. Calm in the storm, still mastered the game. Let the groove talk while the world still screams. Legacy built from the quietest dreams. just class, just kings. We move, just dreams. Clean. We move, we lean. Still the gold standard. Clean.
Flow like water with a mind like stone. Grew from the roots, make the crown my own. Never chase trends, just chase the truth. Lessons I learned still fuel my booth. Calculated steps in a world that spins. Success ain't luck, it's where focus begins. Still sharp, still calm, still walk serene. No throne needed, I'm still supreme.
Just class, just kings. We know, just dreams.
I found peace in the quiet. Left the storm where I stood. Ain't no chains on my spirit, just rhythm in the blood. Let it breathe.
Yeah, used to hear sirens sing with the wind. Now it's just melodies born from within. Clean slate on the pad, no haze in the glass. Every page that I write helps bury the past. See, I walk through the smoke, never carry the flame. Put the weight down slow, never spoken with shame. Kept my name in the quiet, let the growth unfold. Now I speak for the ones who still gripping the cold. No judgment in my tone, just a mirror with grace. Told myself keep going in the loneliest place. Now I breathe with rhythm and I move with light. Narcotics synonymous, I chose to fight.
How'd I let go, let it fade? Found my soul, make a trade. Ain't no chains in this groove I claim. Now I move with a brand new name. Yeah. Let it ride.
Yo, used to chase shadow, bottle of smoke. Mind running wild, but my soul stayed broke. Till I flipped that script, whole plot got switched. Now I build with the bricks that I once dismissed. Every bar now crisp like the breath I take. No more cloudy days in the steps I make. Yeah, I danced with the vice, but I let that waltz. Then I stepped off the stage with a whole new pulse. No shame in the stumble when you walk back clean. Now I glide on tracks like a well-oiled machine. Ain't chained to the past, I'm the proof in the scene. Narcotics anonymous, but the vision stay keen.
I let go, let it fade. Found my soul, made the trade. Ain't no chains in this groove I claim. Now I move with a brand new name. Yeah. What you feel?
Turn the lights down, turn the mics up. Pressure builds character. This a heat check. Let's see who really got it. Still crisp like vinyl on a Sunday spin. Still clocking plays like I'm born to win. Never fold, never flinch when the stakes get set. Blueprint in my breast, still cash and respect. Every bar like a test with the flame on high. Still smooth with the stride, but the aim don't lie. This grown man focus, no gimmicks and reach. This a lecture in the booth, I don't talk, I teach.
Heat check, stand firm or fold. Who built for the fire when the nights get cold? Heat check. Don't fake, don't flee, only real ones cook at 1,000 degrees.
Clocked in calm, but the flow's on scorch. Still ride clean like I'm sitting on a porch. Words like bricks in a tailor-made stack. Every rhyme well fit, no crease, no crack. Talk quiet, but I move like a storm on glass. Every move calculated, not a second too fast. They throw smoke, but I breathe through that. I don't run from the heat, I lean into that.
Heat check, stand firm or fold. Who built for the fire when the nights get cold? Heat check, don't fake, don't flee. Only real ones cook at 1,000 degrees.
I was made in the ash where the pressure gets born. Steel in my spine, walk calm through the storm. No flash, no capes, just facts in my lane. Every scar on the path got a value, not shame. Yeah. It's that slow roll, tension thick, Wilson dips, hydraulics up, hatred low. Calm in the storm with the speakers thumping, sunset chrome with the street lights humming, low ride ghosting, mind on cold, wheels don't talk but the silence